The corporate side now. See, as on today, we have 1,35,000 crore of corporate book. In that, 1 lakh around 15,000 crore already it is sanctioned in the last financial year and in this particular financial year also 25-26, which we are expecting that disbursements will happen in another 1 to 3 quarters now. So that book is already in place now. We have another around 20,000 crore which we have given the in principle approval, and we are likely to get the sanctions done in another 2 months time now. So virtually we have 1,35,000 crore of book in place under the corporate book, and I think with this we are expecting that at least a 10 to 11% growth will happen under the corporate book. Retail front, the lot of activity which we have started, and I think last time also I shared that the retail we had conducted one outreach activity pan India at more than 200 centers on 6th and 7th of February. MSME one mega outreach activity which we had conducted on 13th of February. And 1st March we had conducted one mega activity in more than 200 centers in the country for the self-help group and the term financing under the Agri sector. And all these activities have given a very good boost in the March month itself, and whatever our monthly book was there in the entire financial year, almost 1.5 times extra which we have done the business in the month of March. This activity which we are going to continue in the entire financial year this year. And last year our MSME growth was 16.8%. This year I am expecting that the growth will be more than 16 to 17% with all the activities which we are in place now. There is another one activity which we have done in the MSMEs. See, there are around 7 crore MSME units are there in the country, and 90% of these units are under the micro segment, and they are all getting the banking and they are the financial needs done through the informal sector now. So there is a need for them to bring under the banking channel, and we see a lot of value in that, and because of that we have initiated the cash flow based digital lending facility now. We have come out with one initiative, and up to 25 lakh anybody can go to our site, apply for the loan. Just they have to submit their entire personal details. No need of submitting any document through the account aggregator and fintech in place. We are going to give the sanction to our existing customers within 5 to 7 minutes. And the sanction, depending upon their transactions in the account, what are the credit summations are there, the entire calculation happens, and then the sanction happens through the digital tool. Again, we have tied up with the NESL for the documentation also digital. So documentation also will happen through the digital mode, and the disbursement also will happen through the digital mode. So entire end-to-end journey for 25 lakh loan we have brought it under the digital tool. It is both for the existing customer as well as to the new to bank customer. So this is one activity which we have done it to grow under the MSME segment. Similarly, we have done a lot of initiative for the Agri self-help group. We are going to put a lot of focus. We have 10,200 crore of exposure under the self-help group, and we see a lot of value from the point of view of financial inclusion for empowering the women, and the government of India focus which is there. I think we want to play a very, very important role in that particular segment. We have 10,200 crore of exposure which we want to double it in this financial year. We are going to make it 20,000 crore of SHG portfolio. We have made the tie-up arrangement with all the NRLM, with all the states, and we are going to do it in a very, very big way. There also we have brought the digital piece now. Now today all the SHGs which are getting connected, they can open the account through the digital mode. There are the minutes, there are the intra-lending, inter-lending, everything we have brought it to end-to-end in the digital tool now. So this is one activity which we are doing it under the agriculture segment. Third is the retail activity. Retail activity also, like the February 1st week which we conducted for the Retail Housing Expo, PM Surj Ghar Yojana. I think the focus is on making the tie-up arrangement with the project leaders, the housing projects which are there across the country. We are going in a massive way for approving their projects, so that once the project approval is there, and if any applicant is applying for a housing loan for that particular project, they need not go for the separate legal opinion, valuation. So we can minimize the time, and if anybody applies for the approved project, we are going to ensure that within 48 to 72 hours, we should be in a position to give the sanction. So when I am talking about the entire business growth, I am also very mindful that how I can reduce the turnaround time in the bank. We have developed a new portal for the TAT monitoring now. So today, anybody applying for any loan in the bank, their end-to-end monitoring will happen through this tool now. And we are also going to next stage, we are going to give the link to the customers also with the reference number which is getting generated through the TAT. They can sit in the house and they can see that at what level the applications are there. So we are planning to bring full transparency in the entire process, and I am very sure that with this initiative, bank will be in a very good position as far as the credit growth is concerned.